eyes on Rashee Rice. He comes in.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Shreds him with a stiff arm, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Renfro, the motion man. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down. And this may be all for naught.
Offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now Minshew. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tershawn Wharton able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Hardman on the return.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
The visitors' offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Escapes the defender. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Renfro, the motion man.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Minshew. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They'll run on first down. Steele. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Steele. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Steele. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Xavier Worthy.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that makes the score 21-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Minshew sets to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll set up a throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw.
That's to Bowers once again.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. A dump off for Abdullah. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Now Minshew. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Will go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing.
He's got it at the 15.
And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Open man right side is Rice.
And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to run with Madison again.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Now it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster,
44 yards.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear.
And he's going to go down again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. First down, Chiefs.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Option here, they'll give to Pirine.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. From the gun, Minshew to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Here's Minshew. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And it's complete to Adams. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offensive